Mind you, yeah, there's 17 other riders around you. Get on with it.
Yeah. Right.
Who's going to lead into
They're trying to squeeze through.
What an advert, Peter, this is for the Asia Talent Cup. I know they're taking sign-ups for the following.
Okay, there, talking of Carpucci, the pole man, there he is heading the pack. And
the final turn, it is Mounsey who leads into the final turn. He takes a sweeping line across the front of Chris Year at the moment. But look at this, Asia Talent Cup, 1, 2, 3, 4. Right now,
Brian Riata in second place. And it may well be that
Daniel tries to get as much speed as he can out onto the start and finish straight as our Rebel Rookies Cup.
Absolutely superb, isn't it? Absolutely brilliant. So, we've just got to pause, calm and nerves a little bit and wait to see how it unfolds.
The person in third there is Mitani, just goes across the green.
After tops of 51, 50 has the advantage. But it just changes with every corner. It's at the end of the race. Oh, down the waterfall. Marco Morelli takes into third place there. Picks up the...
Benyat Fernandez in fourth, so they come across the line neck and neck. The American and the Brit. It's the Anglo Alliance lead.
And we're just in for a replica of last year's race, yesterday's race so far. Slipstream, Brian Riata around the outside.
Whoa, goodness me. In the way in Rookies Cup.
And it's 230 kilometres an hour, 143 miles an hour in sixth gear.
Yeah, it's no one's really got the pace as before. It's a high 202.
Calm your nerves. Benyat Fernandez on the number 7 sweeps up the in here before they change down hard on the brakes. It's Brian Riata who picks up the lead back to first.
The last time around, they are going to get quicker and quicker as they get more confident. The curves and white lines will
inside. Briefly takes the lead, but well, who's in front? I can't tell you who's in front. Right, it is second gear, depending on your choice of gearing, back to 95 kilometres an hour, 60 miles an hour.
Get drier, they can use a lot more of the track lap by lap as the sun starts to beat down here.
Still number 7, Benyat Fernandez.
Goodness me, just there was a variety of lines there, wasn't there? I mean, this is the case of...
Through that right-hander, incredible stuff.
Hakim Danish there as well, still lurking. The series leader in Mugello and things heat up. There is Uriarte. We're seeing now Peter riders not wanting to lead potentially. I mean, it's getting very messy now. It's as if you cannot count him out whatsoever, can you? He's been so good this year. Previous winner so far this season.
And the 34 of Zen Matani's.
A lot of them, they don't really want to lead coming down the start and finish straight. They want to be the ones doing the dive bombing, not the ones getting dive bombing. Yesterday was the first time he was off the Rookies Cup podium all year long.
In second place, a Japanese, 18-year-old Japanese, and he had a fine run yesterday. He was quite close to the front, actually ended up...
And it was Ramadipa doing the biggest dive bomb of them all, but it's going to be Morelli who goes through the front, and that is... chaos, isn't it, Peter?
It is. So no fastest lap there in 8th place, but now looking really strong there in second place. The 85 of...
Guillaume Plop going wide, getting all crossed up. It's Morelli leading the way from Ramadipa.
For the first time, I think, actually, as we can go through lap 7, I think I've been Mike Yu. It is his nickname, Kietso Singapore. The top
in second place now. That is why then they don't want to be the one that's getting dive bombed into turn 1.
In red helmets up there pretty much every lap until now.
And I think it says something that Lennox Mara with
high rider fail out. Look at that! It's about tell them side by side as they go over the hill.
So we are seeing more silly sort of antics in the penultimate corners.
There's another, a thinker we haven't talked too much.
201.9 was the fastest rider on track last time around. Morelli, despite being Danish, who's going to come into first up, it's starting to Uriarte then. So the slipstream effect really...
I think it's back in 11th place. It's the 54 of Veda Pratama. And I can just imagine he is the sort of...
Really having a lot of pace, down into 20th again, got bullied again, and someone's gone off in the background at Arabiata. Takes old Benyat Fernandez, slots into third. Sullivan Mounsey gets squeezed there, the number 4
guy who's sitting there in the middle of the pack, not wanting to do anything too dramatic. I'm going to wait to see how things are.
Peter, that's a big shame for whoever that was, because that will surely ruin their between 2 other riders. Proper sandwich job that was. Gets pushed back to 7th place, so in the lead we now have Carlo Thompson's another one of those riders, I reckon, Peter. He was in 8th crossing the line but found himself way race. We'll see who plummets down the timing screens from that one. But yeah, a rider has gone off. Uriarte from Danish. It's actually were with us championship leaders.
Right, and Mitani went from second
up front. After that, good Goodness me. That was, oh no, who was that? It wasn't Plonk. Arrabbiata 1 into the gravel trap.
There we saw the 51 of Brian Arrabbiata. Obviously wasn't him, nor is that to 9th.
Wow, there you go. That's what can happen. That is why it's messy. Going wide, it was somebody else then. Could have been Singapore actually. It's Pugliese. Pugliese's gone down, unfortunately. A real shame for him. But as we saw yesterday, when it gets to crunch time, the key is to just down into 7th place now. I think it was Mike Hugh, unfortunately.
Right, so down the drop. Right, so it is the 7 of Beñat Fernandez, and he's obviously okay.
Go for it.
Yeah, Beñat Fernandez is going for it up the inside there. The number 7, you're looking back. They go off the waterfall, and it is Marco Morelli who has the slightest advantage. The Tech Air suit has gone off and saved him any serious injury. At the number 7, Beñat Fernandez. You're on board with Uriarte. There is the 51 of our, well, he can sometimes apply. But it is the 7 of Beñat Fernandez who has the advantage. There's the 34 of... You were on board with Uriarte. Points leader, depending on where he is.
Exactly, but he's not at the moment. He'll be firmly in 2nd place, finishing in a position like that. There's
Zen Mitani back in the group there. But around the outside, it's Veda Pratama. Yesterday's winner.
Oh, it's back similar to what we had a couple of laps ago. Christian Daniel Jr. up there in the 4th position. Pugliese then, the 31, has not had a great weekend of it so far.
Who takes the advantage down onto the start and finish straight. There'll be just 5 laps remaining
as well, playing it very, very sensibly indeed. You've got Carter Thompson and Singapore. Very nonplussed expression about him all weekend long so far, but he might well be feeling
as they cross the line this time. In 2nd place, the 70 of Christian Daniel Jr.
Just behind him.
Just as we had yesterday, nobody with any...
A bit happier after this. Morelli still leads down in towards turn 1, but goodness me, how many riders
ahead of Beñat Fernandez, number 7. Side by side. Not able to show any kind of advantage at all. And in fact, when you look at the fastest...
There's abreast you want to beat. Ramadipa goes in a 2nd place then.
And Brian Arrabbiata 8 abreast this time.
There you go, once again, Peter, the fastest ride laps.
Fastest lap of the race, Willem Planck down in 15th place. They came up the inside from about 10th place to 5th place on the brakes there into the first right-hander.
Of the race is Morelli in 18th though. He's at the back of this group, but you could be as fast as cruel, isn't it? The whole field covered as well by 4.7 seconds. It's Morelli that you've got to be careful, guys. You can't let him get away. This is getting a bit